Hi everyone. So this is a website called WiserMe, and it is basically a way for you to create more interactive worksheets for your students to use. The great part about this is it truly can be something that the teacher uses to get their students more involved in those interactive opportunities, but it could also be something your students create themselves and share with other students in the classroom as a way to review for different topics. Now, the bummer part is that for your learners to be able to create their own worksheets, you'll notice this tab up here. You do actually have to upgrade your account. However, if your students have a Google account through your district, it should allow them to sign up for this program using their Google information. So they can just create their own account as if they were a teacher and then make their worksheets public for other students to then be able to do. So there's sort of a way around that if you're interested in using it for that opportunity. Let me go back to my worksheet. So this is basically the main dashboard, and I'm going to show you the example I created in just a moment. But there's also another tab called the Wiser Community, which I really liked, and it allows you to type in a grade level and search different tags. So if there's a certain topic, such as ELA or math or social studies science, whatever it is, you can type it in and you can create copies of worksheets that other teachers actually created. Now, mine actually just popped up there that I just created. So it must go by what's most recent. But that's pretty good to know. So if I go back to my worksheets, and I just wanted to click on this and show you what I created for my students. Up at the top, it gives you a spot to type in the grade and then the tags. So this is basically how someone else would find your activity to use if they were typing in that information. I decided to create one about multiplication because that is a huge topic in third grade. And as I scroll down, I just want to show you some of the different question options. But in order to get my main cover image, it first allows you to select a design and then kind of gives you some other options from there. You are always able to change the font color and style. There aren't tons of options, but enough to pick from. So as I scroll down, if I go the whole way down to the bottom, that's actually where it gives you the different tasks that you can add to your activity. And I'm going to show you how I created fill on an image, the matching and sorting, and then I'm actually going to show you how to create a drawing task as well. So if I go back up to the top, this is the one called fill in the image. So you can actually upload an image from your pictures, and the students will have to click on the different bubbles and then actually type in what the answer is. So in this case, I am asking my students to identify what the numbers are in the number sentence. So they would have to tell me what those vocab terms are that describe the numbers. But you could use this in many different ways. So I really liked that question type. The next one is having my students match up the equation to the answer, the product in this case. So you can type in on the left side and the answers then are on the right, and then they'll have to match them up. So this could definitely be used for vocabulary or definitions, tons of different things. So I also really liked this one as well. When I keep scrolling, another task that I created was a sorting activity. So in this case, I'm having my students identify if the word problem is a multiplication word problem or if it would use another operation to solve. So I will show you the student perspective here in just a moment to show you what that would look like from their end, but really a lot of options And again, just makes it more interactive rather than just, drawing a line with their pencil. It's much more involved. So I'm just going to show you here quickly how I would create a drawing question. And something that I teach my students for multiplication are the different strategies on how to find the product if they're not already memorizing what those answers are. So I might create a question asking them to draw 4 times 6 using equal groups. So you'll also notice that there's an option where I could actually say that, and it would record my voice. So for students who may be ELL or maybe just a lower reader, they might need to hear it as well rather than just reading the different instructions. So that's a great part about this program. Down below is where they would then be able to draw this. Now, I don't need to draw it because that will be something that they do, so I can just click Done. And up above is where it will pop up for them, and they'll be able to then draw 4 groups with 6 in each to show me that they understand how to do that. So another reminder with this program is that you definitely need to be clicking save all the time because it does not have an automatic save. I think that's a feature that it said this program is working on, but definitely make sure you're saving as much as possible so you don't lose anything. So I can then go up to review if I want to work on actually publishing this activity. And it will show you the student perspective. So here's where they would click in the text. Here's where they can then match, sorting out the different word problems into the category, and then drawing 4 times 6. So super cool, very interactive. I can then go up to assigning to learners. So the great part about this, and I'm sure many of you will agree, is that this is compatible with Google Classroom. So it can actually, once you click on that image, it will send it right out to whichever class that you plan to administer it to. You also can create a public worksheet, so that means that it's viewable and able to be copied by other educators out there who are using this program as well. So I'm just going to kind of back out of this, but hopefully this just helped to give you a little bit more information about how this program works. I am really excited about using it, and I hope that after listening to this, you are too. Thanks for listening.